Good morning, students. We are discussing on democracy. The broader meaning of democracy. That means we are not just going to discuss only about the governmental system. We are getting out of that governmental system of democracy. I just mentioned, you see, government. Democracy is a form of government. That is what we have already discussed. It's like there are different forms: democracy, monarchy, dictatorship, oligarchy. Like there are different forms of governments. So we have come to a conclusion that in all those forms of government, democracy is the best. So, and it is a representative democracy. In the ancient period, we had direct democracy in Greece. Now, little bit is practiced in Switzerland. No other country of the world is practicing real direct democracy. In present day democratic government, what is happening? The majority is allowed to rule. Majority members elect the government, and that elected representatives, they are for majority and they rule. That is what we understand about democracy. Majority sends their representative and they rule. This is what we have seen and we have discussed about democracy. Now let us see. Why do we send representatives? Because we cannot be there. In India, around 130 crores of people are there. We cannot come together in one place. So what we do, we send representatives. But when we cannot send representatives, we cannot rule. So, but real democracy we can have in the panchayat. Village panchayat, ward meetings can be held. There all the members of the ward are present. They can discuss their problem there. So that is the real democracy. But the power to take a decision for a small area only. And financially, those village panchayats are not able to take any major decisions. They don't have much money. That's the situation in the village panchayat. Okay. So why do we send representatives? Because we may not have time. All of us cannot go to the parliament or any place for every time for discussions. So we send representatives. Or we may not have the skill to look after administration, to know the problems of the country, to know the problems of the people, or to know the international relationship. We may not have the skill for that. Also may be the reason we send representatives. So these descriptions about democracy really designed to protect the real democracy. There are different kinds of democracy. Now we come to that. So good democracy is beyond the government and which influences our daily life. The real democracy, a good democracy means it is beyond the government. It is not just administration alone. It's in our day-to-day life that government also can influence. That is the real democracy. Every citizen should feel that I am a member of that decision. And I must directly involve to implement my decision. Because I am a part of the decision. Including me only I have taken the decision. So there is a thing one must understand. Sometimes we may have a disagreement with the things. Majority members have decided, so we agree, we do it. So that's a democracy. Are we democratic in our day-to-day affairs? A home where you express your ideas and parents are ready to listen to you. See, in a home you are sitting there together. Father wants a discussion. There are two demands have come up in the discussion. One is your sister is asking for a laptop. She is studying in higher education. She wants a laptop. You as a cadet now you are studying, you want a mobile. So the discussion is taking place. Father tells he can purchase any one of it. She tells she wants a laptop of 60,000 rupees. You tell you want a mobile of 20,000 rupees. So what would father is having only 50,000 rupees in his hand. So discussion is taking place. She expresses her viewpoints. You express your demand. Father tells this is my situation. Or the home this much money is available. So what should be the deal? So the discussion takes place. So then there should be some compromise. In the discussion, it comes out the decision that father tells this is the water. Then she tells I am ready to go for a laptop which is around 40,000 rupees. Naturally, you also agree for a mobile which is about around 10,000 rupees. So both the demands are accepted, you are happy with it, you accept it because the decision is, then you cannot say, no, I want 20 rupees or 20,000 mobile, I will not come down. If you argue, what will happen? Nothing ended. Or else, no chance. Because both the demands should be accepted. Ultimately, when you come to know that this is a reality, whether you have this much money, both should get the facilities, you both agree. So that becomes a democratic decision. It's a decision of the family. If without telling, father tells, I don't have this much money, he just tells, no, you will get some 5,000 rupees mobile, that's enough for you. She will get some 35,000 rupees laptop. Both of you will be angry. You may accept because there is no chance. No chance for it. And father also may not be knowing the situation. He might be discussing about a computer or a laptop, but he must know the realities. What kind of computer she needs? She is an engineering student. She needs a graphics computer, laptop, which she can draw with the colors and all those things. Drawings are possible. For that she needs a graphics. So she has to go for a higher configuration. You have to watch your class, online class. So you need such kind of mobiles. So the specifications, the things that is needed, everything is discussed in that group. And ultimately, all the members of the family come to a conclusion what is needed. So the decision becomes of the family, it is not of the individual. All of you agree. So that is a democratic decision. That is what is in a day-to-day life of democracy. The same thing comes to the class. So, you are in my class. You say, sir, today we want to do something. We will discuss a topic that is in the country. I said, no, only discuss what is said in the textbook. I say, shut up and sit down. Then what happens? You will become frustrated, unhappy. You murmur yourself, and sometimes you murmur louder also. But I do tell you, my dear students, today because of some particular situations, we have to complete the portion today. We cannot discuss other things. We will discuss some other day what you have told your suggestions. I accept your suggestion. Your suggestion is good. And what is the opinion of the majority class? I give my viewpoint, then he gives his view, or you give your viewpoint. Then majority members and all members of the class say, okay sir, you will take class today, next day we will discuss. So there, a democratic decision is taken. Otherwise, say, yes sir, shut up, today I teach you. Don't speak to me anything, don't come with any unwanted suggestions. I just cut your thinkings. So I am not a democratic teacher. So democracy doesn't come only in governmental activities, in our day-to-day activities. You know, when your friends go for a play, you come together, you divide the team. There also, you know what you do. All of you agree, two persons will be acted as a captains, and they will be permitted to call the members. So there, if you murmur, there is no choice. Because you are a group decisions. You may think that I want to become a captain, but other members have not accepted you as a captain, so you agree. There is no, that's democracy. Your selfishness is out. You are a member of the group. Once they say, no, I am not selected as a captain, I don't want to play with. You run away. Sometimes group members will not mind, you go. Sometimes group members may change the decision. So they are, okay. Today we will make him captain. So there is a change in the decision of the group when you put up your point. So that is democracy. In democracy, every member has got a right to express his viewpoints. Other members will listen to it. And if possible, after discussions by all members, everybody will agree. And when it is agreed, it is a decision of the group, not of the individual. So when members are not ready to accept a boycott, that is what it is in Parliament. The opposition members say, but the government takes decision, we cannot accept the decision, we are not happy with your decision. We boycott your decision. It doesn't mean that all the decisions of the government is opposed by the opposition party. They accept. Majority decisions they accept, some they disagree. So when they disagree, if government listens to their disagree, there is no problem. If government doesn't listen to their disagreement, they say, we are not happy with the government decision. We boycott it. This is what happens. Sometimes you can run away from the playground. No, I don't want to play with you. Like that, we speak and we run away. So these are all normal things that happen in our day-to-day life. Okay, so how will be a home where you are not listened or not permitted to speak? If your father or a community doesn't permit you to open your mouth, then you feel it's a dictatorship. You will be unhappy there. Here you have got freedom to express. Here your viewpoints are listened. And if it is a good suggestion, it is taken care. So the class is not permitted to speak. Then what will happen? The teacher only going on speaking, the class is not permitted to open the mouth, even not permitted to ask even a doubt. Such a class will be boring. It will be irritating you. You don't want to see that person's face. It becomes a dictatorial class. Dictatorism. You say that also. Directly you cannot say, indirectly you will say so, because you are unhappy. So democracy is that a system where all members are taken into confidence. So decisions are to be taken by taking care of the powerful persons will be there. Very strong and who are having influence, who may have high knowledge, high skill, accepted by everybody in the group. There will be somebody who is powerless, means may not be accepted. He may not be earning anything or in the family, or he may not have any voice, or he may not be very good with others. But that person's voice, sometimes he also may give good points. We should listen to him and tell him your idea is not acceptable. This is the reason why it cannot be accepted. That is a democratic system. So, the powerless in a family also should be there, in the government also should be there, and in the society also. Such a kind of decisions. True democracy, no one will go hungry. Every member in the governmental system will get everything in the country. In the family also, every member will be given food. So all members, whatever is equally shared, that is will be called family. So in a democratic country also it should be like that. But all will have equal information, basic education, and equal access to the national resources. Very good idea, no? Very good idea. Utopian idea. It is not taking place. When that is taking place only, we call it a true democracy. That's why it is a true democracy. True democracy should be there, means should have equal information, basic education to every member, and equal access to the national resources available. So that is why we say real democracy is not existing. So really no country is democratic. No country in the world. We hear about democracy everywhere, but no country in the world is really democratic, where everything is equal to everybody. All the viewpoints are listened. It's very difficult. So really no countries, absolutely done. In all the countries, there are people who are going hungry, people who are having psychological problems, or hospital, so many problems are there. So it is natural. But beyond that also a democratic thinking should be there. In the class sometimes one or two points are not accepted, majority decision is taken. Sometimes you want no need to simply enjoy it in the class. Sir, we want to see video. Sir doesn't agree with you. Because if you are permitted, you will continue to watch video. If I listen to your everyday viewpoint, you may say, sir, everyday video, because you don't understand the importance of study. So their teacher sometimes may become a dictator. That's no, this is enough. Go for other things. So that is why the leaders are to be there. The society can sometimes go wrong. So it is a responsibility of the leaders to guide the society in the correct path. So in the class when you say, sir, everyday video, it is a responsibility of the teacher to stop it and direct you in a correct way and justify, make you understand this is the reason. We should identify the weakness and correct it possibly in our life. So that is a responsibility of the leaders. We should correct ourselves. Mistakes can happen. We all should sit together and talk fearlessly and take a comment. That is one of the important factor of democracy. If I say what he will feel, he will be angry with me. Sir, if I speak that, sir, how sir will be? Sir will later take revenge on me. Something will happen to me. If that fear is there in your mind, what will happen? If unpleasant things you will not speak. Some of the things may be unhappy to listen for the sir. Then you will not be able to speak if the sir is an angry person. Sir, you are afraid that the sir may take revenge on you. When you are having that thinking, you will not speak out what you have to speak. So that is why you should be having no fear. The persons who are powerful in the group should feel or should be ready to listen to the weak persons. Even if it is irritating, it is an unhappy, still if you want a good democracy, they must listen to the viewpoints of the opposition members. Even if the friend should have the courage, it will be fearless to express. Then only a true democracy will function. The decisions are not to be taken by a family. In a governmental system, a family don't take a decision. Or one or two members in the government, the powerful group, sit together and take a decision. That also is not good. The decision should be taken by all. Then it becomes a decision of every member in the group. So that is what we must understand about democracy. See, in a democracy we can understand this. This is a cartoon that I have taken from your textbook. See, this is R.K. Lakshman's cartoon. During the election time, these are the things that we see. All these personalities are there in the election. What are things they say during the election? Unity, democracy, secularism, equality, industrial growth, economic progress, foreign trade, collaboration, export, increase. We have passenger cars, computers, mobile phones, pages, etc. Thus, there has been a spectacular progress. And now we are determined to remove poverty, provide drinking water, shelter, food, schools, hospitals. You see the contradiction in their own speech. They say we have good unity, we have a democracy. If democracy is there, there is no poverty. If democracy is there, there is no poverty. And if economic progress is there, also no poverty. So they say we have already achieved unity, democracy and secularism and equality. But here they say, and now we are determined to remove poverty. What they say is contradiction. It's contradicting themselves. Drinking water. If there is a good things, there is no problem of good water, drinking water. Everybody else, passenger, we have passenger car. But how many have got cars? We have got computers. How many have got computers? We have got mobile phones. How many have got mobile phones? And that time there was a pages. Some 20-30 years ago it is. Pages are available, like a computer, small one, like this system. So, it tells all those things are available. Here you see, still people are having poverty, they are not having food, they are not having schools, hospitals. So we have what? Said these things. So there is a disagreement. Things what are available and things what are not available. So the governmental system in democracy, this would not happen. If it's a real democracy, all those things should have been provided if this was there. So real democracy should come into existence, then only a governmental system will function properly and system in the home also. So democracy is that, where everybody has got equal share in or equal voice in the day-to-day activities. Okay, thank you very much.